Today, we're going to be talking about a seriously cool crowdfunding campaign that's going on at the moment. It's for a device called the Freewrite Alpha, and it has a few days left on it. Essentially, this thing is a smart, distraction-free typewriter with an LCD screen and mechanical keyboard. What makes this particularly interesting is the fact that this device is being made by a company with a good track record for producing devices like these. So, with all this being the case, you know that I had to make a video about this thing. First, let's talk a little bit about the company behind this crowdfunding campaign and their other products. The company is called Astro House. Astro House is an electronics company based in New York that produce electronic typewriters called Freewrite. They're designed for professional writers who want to be able to write without the distractions of social media or the internet. I kind of see them as being minimalist devices in a similar vein to the light phone or the devices that Mudita make. It has to be said, Freewrites are definitely only for professionals considering the price of them. They start from nearly £550, which is where the Freewrite Alpha comes in. The Freewrite Alpha costs much less at a price of $350 or $250 if you buy one through Indiegogo within the next few days, which I feel is just about within the range where casual writers with deeper pockets might consider getting one if they're passionate about such things. That said though, $350 damn sure isn't cheap. So what exactly do you get for that money? Well, you get a device that's presumably amazing for writing text. But this thing really is made for writing and nothing else. It's not even good for editing text. This really is a first draft kind of device. But for the right minimalist writer, this might just be the best device ever. It would also look very cool if you used it in a coffee shop, so great for any hipsters out there. In terms of specifications, this device is kind of a mixed bag. One unfortunate thing is that this device uses a monochrome, non-backlit LCD display as opposed to an e-ink display like the rest of the Freewrite range. Kind of a shame, but I do get it. E-ink is certainly very expensive, and this is supposed to be a budget device, or at least budget by Freewrite standards. Plus, an advantage of this device using an LCD display is that the refresh rate will actually probably be a lot higher than other Freewrite devices, which is good if you like to see instant action on screen while typing, because the other e-ink Freewrite devices actually have quite a significant delay. As for the capabilities of this display, it's able to display between 2 and 6 lines of text, depending on what font size you choose. So it's not huge, but certainly being unable to go back and read your document without significant effort will mean that you can't get distracted by your own writing, which is a major part of the Freewrite ethos. One of the coolest features of this device is that it has a low-profile mechanical keyboard, which is something that even the current entry-level Freewrite doesn't have. It'll use Choc V2 switches, which I don't have any experience with, but my guess is it'll be better than the current scissor switches on the Freewrite Traveler, but not as good as the brown switches on the flagship Freewrite device. It also seems that this device can be fairly flexible. For instance, it has a USB-C port that can be used for charging, offline transfer of data, and connecting external keyboards in case the built-in one isn't to your taste. Also, this device has an 100-hour battery life, so you don't have to worry about charging it up. You can just start using it whenever the inspiration hits, which is nice. It also means that this thing will last a lot longer than a laptop during those outdoor writing sessions. You won't even need to bring a charger. Now that is pretty cool and one major feature that this has over laptops. The device also has access to an online document syncing service, which enables you to view and edit your documents online on other devices. You also have the option of syncing to Google Drive, Dropbox, and Evernote if you wish. What I would be interested to know is whether it's possible to sync between different Freewrite devices. In case you have more than one of them. I can see that as being useful to authors. Maybe when you're on the go, you can take your Traveler or Alpha, and when you're back at your desk, you can use your flagship device. Seems like a pretty cool workflow. So, if you're interested in this device, you can pre-order it now and you should get it by July of next year. Kind of a long wait, but I suppose it's worth the wait. So, with all that said, who do I think that this device is for? Well, given the lower price point, I think this device is probably for hobbyist writers who were previously put off by the high price point of previous Freewrite products. But I don't think that the price point is low enough for this to just be an impulse buy. So you'll have to think long and hard about whether you value what this product is offering. As for me, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted. The idea of writing out video scripts and other writing work on one of these devices is seriously compelling, but I'm not sure if I do enough writing to justify the high price tag of these devices. But then again, I'm probably enough of a hipster minimalist to probably get this thing anyway. Internext is the world's most secure cloud storage provider that offers strong end-to-end encryption and modern zero-knowledge protocols. With Internext, your files are 100% private and secure. What's more is that Internext is ethical, responsible, safe, and committed to supporting FOSS initiatives. That means that they offer a Linux app and have a page on GitHub that you can take a look at. If you're interested in giving Internext a try for yourself, follow the link in the description below. Internext gives everyone 10 gigabytes of free and private cloud storage forever. And if that's not enough for your needs, you can use my code LL25 and get 25% off any Internext annual plan. So, what are you waiting for? Switch to Internext today.